Yo, it's your boy Benzino, man. Shout out to my guy OG Product, the top Crocodile. Let's go.
Man, Sauce Walker, man, straight
business, y'all know
from
how it
Texas,
is.
you know what I'm saying?
Texas to New
Yeah, you
York.
be showing mad love to New York.
Shout out to Product TV, man. Y'all know what it is. Ooh, TSF business.
Get back up now, get shot me. Let's go. I'll probably catch over here on my own.
I tell men just come around like that. You're gonna come with us to church? Yeah, so that meet us over here about 8:30. About 8:30? What up, sir?
Boom, 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 boom. You know where it is, man. It's where OG Product bring another edition. That Garrison News. You know the schlingo. Trap now, cut later. If a good my own nigga schmool as we should. Ah, man, goddamn. Things makes you go, Talk nice, mama. Anyway, man, we out here fooling for I don't mind. Pretty size mine. Blip, bow. Boom, 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 boom. People trust up. No homo, no freaky. Up. No homo, no sneaky. So people, once again, man, what you just seen in the introduction is 9 Trey. You know, the godfather, man, of the 9 Trey Bloods, who goes by the name of Mel Matrix, touching back down in society after doing, 7 impeccable years for the white man. So people is saying that, hold up, wait a minute, how the hell could Mel Matrix come home after doing 7 impeccable years and the only thing homeboy got was a gold chain, man, was a diamond chain, which people is saying allegedly, let's use that word wisely, allegedly, because I see it's a lot of hate for Jim Jones and Mel Matrix. So a chain that they saying allegedly was purchased off Temu. They was trying to clown Jim Jones and saying that he got, on Mel Matrix a Cartier watch that you see all over social media online. Basically knockoff, man, to jewelry that the homies be wearing. So like I said, people are saying, Mel Matrix home, man, the big homie is free once again. But some of the schmondom couldn't help to, but notice, man, that, on Mel Matrix, instead of moving, to the Hamptons or moving to New Jersey, homeboy is back in the hood. Homeboy is back in the constituency. So a lot of people is going off on Jim Jones and saying this is what Jim Jones does. He makes sure that he's out the hood, but he left his homeboys in the hood for dead. You understand? But no, I'm going to let y'all hear what Jim Jones had to say why Mel Matrix, a.k.a. Mel Schmurda, is back in the hood. Pre-game, beloved.
I was about to buy stacks to give Max and Melly a whole brownstone in New Jersey. None of them wanted to leave the hood. And I was not about to waste my money. And that was what I offered them. I went shopping for the shit and all that type of shit.
Yeah, we remember that, right, Bass? We remember that. Shout out to Bass. I remember the conversation.
And I'm like, yo, you bugging. You want to, like, yo, you could go to the hood every day, but you're going to be living in Jersey. Like, you're going to be living better than, you heard, and you don't have to worry about paying for no rent or nothing like that. I'm just trying to get you niggas out the hood. Melly too. And Melly ended up getting shot, right? Like none of these guys would listen, and everything that happened that can happen in the hood end up happening and shit like that. You know what I mean? But everything to try to protect them for what I know could have happened to them, I tried. You heard? From getting all of these cars to getting all these everything. You can imagine everything. Private jets, Miami, hundreds of thousands in one weekend, 2 tall buses at Atlanta, like.
So what you just seen, people, is Jim Jones letting y'all know the reason why Mel Matrix is back in the hood. Homeboy is back in his old stomping grounds, as the elder is saying. The same thing that he tried to do for Mel Matrix, he tried to do it for Max B. He tried to do it for Stack Bundle, but these homies seems like, they refuse to leave the hood. It's like they feel more of a hero being in the hood, and that's Jim Jones is telling you, Mel Matrix, man, he tried to offer homeboy a brownstone in New Jersey, but homeboy refused to leave his area where the homies salute him as the big homie. Maybe he think, he goes to Jersey, he'll lose that title, man, of being the big homie. So homeboy feel comfortable in his own hood, and that's the reason why homeboy refused to move, and that's the reason why he's back in, Bed-Stuy, do or die, because, Mel Matrix refused to leave the hood. Even after, Jim Jones is telling the homie, man, you could leave the hood, but you could come back. Homeboy didn't want to hear it. Homeboy wanted to reside in the constituency, and that's what led to, Mel Matrix, man, being filled up with copper and lead. Led to Mel Matrix, getting lit up, man, like a candle, getting lit up like a stove, getting lit up like a big lighter, getting lit up like an arsonist, getting lit up like a forest fire, because, the homie refused to leave the hood. And he's not the only one, man. I could tell you a story. R.I.P. to Seiko, right? A true Brownsville legend. I remember Seiko met this girl on Facebook. I forgot her name, but she follows me and stuff like that, right? Homegirl, moved to Atlanta, Galanta, shot Atlanta to ATL, and brought Seiko down, to Atlanta, to live a better life, man. But unfortunately for Seiko, who, currently was residing in the streets of Brownsville, Seiko decided to move back to the hood because he felt like Atlanta wasn't the type of place for him, even though it was a better living, man. Homeboy wanted to be back where he felt comfy, man, on the side box, man, the back blocks, the jacks, the housing schemes. But unfortunately for Seiko, he's no more amongst the land of the living, as, he got filled up with copper and lead. So R.I.P. to Seiko. Long live Seiko. Forever Seiko in my eyes. So like I said, it's the same thing with Mel Matrix, man. Homeboy refused to leave the hood. So more than likely, he's going to die in the hood. He's going to die in the constituency. The real, you understand? Streetway, man. Things that makes you go, People, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Go in the top and comment below. Subscribe to my new channel. This is boy OG Product, man. Y'all know the Schlingo fool. Y'all know the Schweppes. Never far, don't mind. Boom, 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 boom.
Dude, I was being square. I don't know what them niggas talking about.
Real nigga, get the fucking ice. Get that.
Look at that. Take a look at
Back,
that.
nigga.
Shit is crazy.
Real life, real action. Shit bustin', icy back, nigga.
Right there.
Yeah.
Hold on, you gotta double up. The right look. The pairs, the marquee.
Double that up.
You gotta get on the right rope. You gotta get the bigger chain and we good. Woo. Put that on. Double up on this nigga. Back.
Live.